Hi, it's me, Wade, for NAA Awesome. This is day one of the video log, and it also happens to be day one of the 90-day challenge, the NAA 90-day challenge, the challenge that I gave to myself. To kind of, carry on from the introductory video, I did do my dials. I didn't do as many as I wished. I did about 200 dials less than I normally do, but that's because I got to talk to my guru, and I'll come to that in a minute. I didn't have any applications to follow up on because I didn't do any dials. I didn't have the money to drive out to an appointment, so I didn't do any dials on Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. Let's see here. The one application that submitted, the guru that I talked to basically told me how to handle that. And tomorrow I will do a follow-up and figure out what's going on with that. I did listen to one of the audios. In addition to that, there's a video that I really want to watch, but because my internet here is so bad, the video keeps timing, it keeps clocking, and because there's no activity on the website though, the website times me out, and then when the video starts, it starts over from the beginning again. I've only got this video is only 47 minutes long, and I've only been able to watch 10 minutes of it, and then whatever. I'm gonna have to go to McDonald's or something like that to watch this video. I mentioned before that I was overdrawn. I was able to borrow some money. It wasn't enough to cover being overdrawn. And the banks pretty much told me, look, you know what, you're kind of looking like a bad bet, so we're going to kind of cinch up on your account. And I'm like, great. But I did find a workaround that I'm going to be putting in place in about a month or so. The irony is that this is something I told my best friend here to do for a different business that we have, and he just did it without thinking with the insurance, and I didn't. So, and that's open a separate bank account just for the business. That way it can never be overdrawn. But that's in the future. I can't do that now. I didn't do any dials on Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, like I said, because I didn't have any gas. The first thing I did when I got some money was I bought gas. I did not buy enough to fill the tank, but I put in $50, and that should take care of me for a couple days. I didn't get into it on the last video, but I drive an old beat-up Ford F-250. It's a 1997. It was a farm truck, so it was in pretty rough shape when I got it, and then I haven't taken care of it the way that I should, and so it gets 10 miles to the gallon. To go out to these appointments, it's 50 miles one way, and so I'm putting 100 miles on my truck to drive to an appointment and back, and getting 10 miles to the gallon, that kind of adds up. You go on 3 of these things a week, and you're easily if you're not selling a policy and you don't have any inflow of cash, that can be a problem. That didn't change. I'm still going to be calling on TLPs, the telephone lead programs. But I did get to talk to my guru, and my guru, she really she couldn't call me on Monday, the day that we were supposed to talk. We had to talk today because she's in the part of the right-hand man team for my upline manager, and my upline manager is doing what's called war parties, and so he is flying to 3 different states in a day over the last 4 days or so, and basically holding these meetings, getting people to understand the vision of where our company's going and how we want to grow. I wanted to go, but I couldn't afford it, so I wasn't able to stay. It was in St. Louis. Could have gone to the meeting, then had ribs and come home. But anyway, I talked to my guru, and my guru basically said, okay, look, you're calling the wrong type of client. You need to get on board with this, and as soon as you can afford it, you need to start getting these types of clients. And she pretty much told me, this is where we're at with this. I explained I have some what are called RW leads, rewritten leads. They're about 2 years old. Still have 4 of those, and I have a few of like the AA and the AAAs from a week ago, and I still have those for a couple of weeks. And she said that should be plenty. Altogether, I think I've got like maybe 10, maybe 8 of these altogether, because I've got 4 of the RWs, and then I think I've got like maybe 6 of the A's. She was like, look, even if you only have the RWs, this is how you handled it, and you will be able to get an appointment. And I'm like, okay, I have faith, if you say so. Even one cell would be better than nothing. She also went over my script with me, and she said, okay, you know what, that's a beautiful script, and your delivery is fantastic, it's just too wordy. You really need to scale it down. You just need to hit the high points. Hi, this is my name. This is why I'm calling. This is when I'm going to be there. And I was like, wow, really? And she said, yeah, it works, because people who want it will either say, okay, great, or they'll say, I'm not interested, and then you just move on to the next. Okay. The objections, she told me, check out these different, responses to objections, but she really doesn't deal with objections. She basically, moves on to the next. The only thing was that she said that she doesn't really purchase leads. She's given the leads to dial for somebody else. I didn't know that. But hey, you know what? Whatever. It works. If it works for her, it'll work for me. Maybe. Let's see here. I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes. I'm incredibly, me and Tecumseh Sherman, not letting 10 words go to waste, or one will do. Tomorrow, I start hitting the phones hard. I will do at least 250 dials. I expect to be doing more than that. And I will have finished the book. I didn't mention that. I'm supposed to have finished this book yesterday, and I'm not even halfway done. I've been goofing off with other stuff, like trying to get the stupid video to play. I'm going to have to go to like McDonald's to play it or something like that. My guru and I are going to talk again on Sunday, and so her thing is that she definitely wants to see a change. I'm all excited about that. My bank may or may not let me purchase new leads. If they do, great. If they don't, crap. But it'll be like another week before I can actually start doing stuff, and I'll see how that works out. So that's day one, and tomorrow I really have to start. I'm not going to say this because it doesn't come out right when I think about it in my mind. Our regular days to call are on Thursday and Friday, so we can go on appointments on Saturday and Sunday. We always go on appointments within 24 to 48 hours, and so because I didn't have gas money, I didn't really call on Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. But now that I've got gas, we'll see how that works, and hopefully I'll be able to call you tomorrow, or let you know tomorrow that I have an appointment. But that'll have to wait until tomorrow because, my grandfather was a professional gambler, and he stated 2 things. Number 1, you never gamble with your rep money. Number 2, you always eat dinner on your winnings. So if you're not a gambler, you don't understand what that means. But we don't write checks that we can't cover, is what it comes down to. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace.